Shelly, how would you like to play Three Question Thursday?
Oh, sure, sure.
Okay, Three Question Thursday. And the question I have for you, when you lost the weight, was it, you're talking about all these sizes, 24, 22, all these. Did it ever hit you like you really couldn't view yourself like who you really were? Did you have any body dysmorphia?
And yes, the answer is yes, and I still do. I don't think I saw myself as large as I was, and I don't really think I see myself at this right size as best as I should. If it wasn't for looking at the size label, I have a hard time believing where I'm at. And I have a lot of skin, a lot of loose skin, and I'm 60, almost 66 years old. I've lost it I wish I could have done this when I was younger. I didn't, but so I have a lot of loose skin hanging around. And so clothes is my best friend.
Clothes is your best friend.
Yeah, but I try to be thankful. Somewhere someone said you should thank your body daily. Like you should go through your thank you for my head, thank you for my ears, thank you for my chin, thank you for my teeth, and when you do that, you realize the importance of all your organs and all your body parts and what they're doing for you. So I try to look at that.
Absolutely. You mentioned the book club. Do you have a favorite book? I mean, I know you mentioned Resume that you've read.
Yes.
And of course, the Bright Line Eating book. Are there any other inspirational or just informational books that you like?
Yeah. No Bad Parts is a very good one. The Inner Critic. Let's see. It's not, I'd have to go get the book to get the full title. That is a very good one. And right now I'm reading a book and it's called It's Not Always Depression. And so those are the books. But honestly, I really did like the Resume book a lot. I liked her explanation of parts. It was simplified and there were a lot of questions that you could answer, just check off. So it was real simple to do to kind of think about it. But those, and then I use a lot of daily readers. I'm a Christian, so I like my daily readers with my prayers. I find those very helpful.
That's great. Now I want to ask you one prepping question because you've got to have a favorite thing that you make that you actually, I like to do this like quite often. What is that? And
I take a 2-pound bag of organic carrots and slice them kind of like you would fries. And I put them in a bag with some seasonings. You can't ask me what the seasonings are because when my seasons get low, I dump them all together. So I never know what kind of season I'm going to have in it. But they always come out fabulous. I bake them in the oven at 425 degrees for 20 minutes. So that I just always have that in my refrigerator. And I also do rutabaga the same way. I never tasted a rutabaga in my life. But so it's mostly my vegetables. I mean, I almost always have cooked broccoli or cauliflower because and then I always have beans, and I always have tofu, and I always have meat, peanut butter. I always have protein laying around. So it's a fast meal. I do a lot of hummus in my salads with some balsamic vinaigrette or vinegar over it. And then, so I make big, huge salads, throw in some tofu or throw in some tempeh or beans or chicken or whatever my protein is, and mix my hummus with some balsamic vinegar. And there's my whole meal. And it's so simple. I keep a lot of salad things prepped in the refrigerator. Bags of salad that are ready to go.
I have a specific question about the carrots.
Okay.
So Elizabeth wants to know, so nothing but carrots and the spice?
And then I will take the spray oil. I would put them all in a big baggie
Okay.
and a few squirts of spray, toss them in the bag with the spices and a little bit of spray. I'm telling you, they cook up beautiful. You
And
don't
so it's
need a lot of
400
fat.
degrees at how long?
425 for 20 minutes.
425 for 20
For
minutes.
20 minutes.
And those are cut up carrots with a little
Yep.
bit of spray and a little bit of spice with
Yep.
mix them all, whatever, probably
Yep.
dill or whatever.
Whatever spices you want. I can see some of my ladies up there are laughing because we are always talking about prepping our food, and we're always talking about how we cook stuff and what we do. And I see you, Susie.
So this is fourth question.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Because I have to ask, where are you on the susceptibility scale?
When I started, I was a 10, no doubt about it. I have not binged. I was a binger, and I have not binged since May 29th of 2020.
Nice.
So I am a 10. There is just no doubt about that at all. And before, SBT didn't recommend that you ever take it again. And then now I've seen a little bit where it says, to take it again and, look at it. So I did take it again. And I think I'm more now down like to a 2 or 3.
Wow.
So, I mean, I just don't really care to eat the junk. It is in front of me. My husband eats it every day in front of me, and we go to places, there's not my food, and I'm pretty good about just walking away from it.
So the question
but it's only for today.
So, and the question someone's asking, so over time, do you think you can have BLE foods you couldn't before?
I will never have sugar or flour.
So that's not really what you mean as far as susceptibility. You mean maybe like your brain is healed somewhat as far as the constant craving, the constant chatter, need of binging.
Yes. And seeing that not my food and really wanting it. I don't even want it anymore.
You might have trained yourself too with keeping your eyes on your own plate for so long. It first might have been difficult, but the habit got you fortified, strengthened up, really, almost a hardening of like I can do.
Well, it kind of is a hardening, and I knew that was going to have to be. I said I can't. It is not somebody else's responsibility for what I put on my plate. It is my responsibility for what I put on my plate. So eyes on my own plate, and that's where it has to stay.
Well, Shelly, it's been such a delight to get to know you. Thank you so much again for sharing your story, for the great information, and for playing 5 Question Thursday.
Thank you so much for having me. I can't wait to meet you.
Same here. Thanks so much. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Hey, bro.